I think it'd be good right now just go down the row again with the question, where do you get your ideas? Matt?
Let's see.
Is this a waste of time?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Is this a waste of time, or should we do it?
What? Where we get our ideas?
Yeah, do it. Go ahead, let's try.
Well, I'm lucky because I work with a lot of really talented writers on The Simpsons.
So you get your ideas from others?
From those,
right.
yes.
By the way, I just read, somebody gave me as a gift one of the little samples of Life in Hell, and it was just fantastic. I'm being serious. And that thing of romance.
Well, actually, I have some professional advice to ask. I'm on a weekly deadline with my comic strip. I've been doing Life in Hell every week since 1980, and I was late for the reception tonight because I was still drawing my comic strip. And how do you work on deadline? I work on deadline, and it drives me crazy. And that's why, that's one other reason why I don't go on tours. How do you guys make your deadlines? That's hard for me.
Wait, who's asking the questions here?
And about the Oscars, what was it really like backstage with Michael Moore?
Actually, you need to tell this story because everybody I know, and the two of you are here, about the Michael Moore incident and how that line came to be. So tell it, because that's the best story I've heard all week.
Well, it all started.
It's really, there's no ending. The line, in case you missed it. Michael Moore did one of his speeches, and we kind of were. You knew Michael Moore at one point, and if you recall, you told me he was that. Yeah. And so we thought something might happen with Michael Moore, and so the line after he did his speech was, I went on and I said, it was so cute backstage, so sweet backstage. I wish you could have seen it. The Teamsters were helping Michael Moore into the trunk of his limo. So that was a joke. And it was very funny that night. And so
But it's the dynamics of how that.
The dynamics.
There's
almost no way to describe it because there's 6 writers sitting backstage in a little booth, and we would all watch the show. And then and so we're watching him, and we knew we needed a line. I had one which I thought was too political and on kind of it's sort of side choosing. I didn't want to do that, which was be sure to get Michael Moore's book Stupid White Men, which evidently is an autobiography. But I didn't want to do that, and then I think we all started pitching around this idea, and I think you started it out, and
well, we noticed that the stagehands were booing first. I mean, it's like they were thinking like what they would have done to him when he came up.
Right, and then there was
Steve actually came up with the limo line, which was
it was kind of spontaneously arose in a group effort. But enough about me.
Wait, I just tell one Oscar story because he would never tell it, but he's remarkably, spectacularly calm person backstage. Whatever was going on out there, including some things went wrong that night. There was supposed to be a thing spinning, it stopped spinning, we had a whole joke about it, we had a couple of gags that just couldn't happen for technical reasons, but he never, you would never have known things were going wrong. Anyway, he came back after the monologue and said, my fly was down.
And you know what I remembered? Well, 2 years ago when I hosted, I came off stage and my fly was down.
Yes.
I remember that.
What are you doing out there?
And yet Halle Berry did nothing,
Well, you could qualify to be in our band. That's how you walk around.
Yeah, well.
But I have to tell one more because I always feel bad that some of the jokes that I thought were wonderful didn't get used that night because of time. But my favorite single one was and it was your joke. It was after the best song, which was awarded by Barbra Streisand. And Steve was going to go out and say, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to alarm anybody, but we just checked the Old Testament, and one of the signs of the apocalypse is Barbra Streisand giving an Oscar to Eminem.
That wasn't my joke.
It wasn't?
No, it was Andy Breckman.
No, sorry.
That wasn't my joke.
That was Andy Breckman's joke then. Don't laugh.
But he's not here, so it's my joke.